The Detroit Lions D-line has been ranked 24th in the NFL by PFF coming into the 2021 season. Let's Talk Lions. Welcome back to an all-new episode here at Let's Talk Lions. For those of you who are brand new, my name is Jay, and I'm here to bring you all Detroit Lions news and thoughts. Mostly a lot of thoughts, a lot of just things running around like you're playing mousetrap with your grandpa back in 1998. You're welcome. So it is June, and being that it's June, not much is happening. And with that being said, I wanted to continue looking at each one of our positions here in Detroit. PFF has ranked the Detroit Lions D-line at the 24th spot in the NFL coming into the 2021 season. Last year, the Detroit Lions D-line finished 30th out of 32 in the NFL. So, no bueno. To be honest, I just thought that Matt Patricia had our guys counting 7 Mississippi before they were allowed to rush the QB. It kind of felt like that. Felt like backyard football, right? Now, Trey Flowers was injured pretty early in the season, and Everson Griffen didn't make the impact that I think we were all hoping that he would, that I really thought he would. And Romeo Okwara was the best thing we had going for us defensively. Flowers is now healthy. That is huge, and I'm just hoping that he can stay healthy coming into this 2021 season. Some of the most notable acquisitions that the Lions have made for this D-line, first and foremost, defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn. Him coming here from New Orleans, I know he's not a player, however, it all starts at the coaching level, and Aaron Glenn is already making a huge impact as a coach for this D-line, really for the entire defense as a whole. Jeff Okudah praised him, basically being like, man, do I wish I had this guy my rookie season. Tracy Walker came out saying, this guy is changing the way that I'm playing. It's incredible. And then Michael Brockers himself also even said, this guy is the best communicator I have ever had out on the field. Those are some huge compliments for Aaron Glenn. We know that Aaron Glenn turned the New Orleans defense, which was really just a bunch of lemons, into lemonade. He really did a wonder out in New Orleans. And so having him come here to an abysmal defense and being able to change, to reshape, and to really mold a lot of these young guys into who they can be with veterans, Michael Brockers, Trey Flowers, I think there is a ton of potential for this Detroit Lions defense as a whole, but also more specifically looking at the D-line. The Lions' second biggest move, in my opinion, was bringing in Michael Brockers. He is an experienced veteran, 9 seasons with LA, and has done work. He has had a successful career. With Brockers, you're getting an experienced vet coming to Detroit who can help mentor, help mold some of these younger guys. These guys like Ali McNeil or Levi Onwuzurike. Both Onwuzurike and McNeil were draft picks this season for the Lions. In fact, they were back-to-back picks. What I love about this is that the Lions, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell and co., all of them are making the decision to build out the trenches, right? These are not the sexy picks. It's not the wide receivers or the QBs. We went OT, DT, DT. Looking at these defensive tackles, between McNeil and Onwuzurike, you're getting violent guys up front who are ferocious. And I love that, willing to learn. And I think they both have high ceilings. Definitely excited to see what these guys are able to do coming into this season, but really their future here in Detroit. Their ferocity is not to be trifled with. I mean, Onwuzurike came out and just said, in a more colorful expression, that he loves destroying people. And you gotta love that. He fits the Dan Campbell mold. From there, you've got John Penisini and Romeo Okwara. Just touching on Okwara first, he was the only bright blip for the Detroit Lions defensively last year, under leadership that was absolutely abysmal. Okwara put up 10 sacks last year, and according to PFF, he was ranked 7th overall in the NFL for edge rushers when it came to the amount of pressures, the way he was able to pressure. He put up, I think, 61 total pressures on the opposing QB in the 2020 season. We know that Aaron Glenn loves Okwara. He said that immediately coming in before we were even able to sign the contract, extending Okwara. Okwara is a pressure player, and that's something that we desperately need here in Detroit. Finally, we have John Penisini. He was our 6th round pick back in 2020. Last year was his rookie year, and I honestly didn't expect to see him out there a whole lot. In fact, his amount of snaps drastically increased as our D-line began to get injured. Trey Flowers, Danny Shelton gets injured, and then we see John Penisini get even more reps, more snaps throughout the season. Our D-line neither lived long nor prospered, and therefore we got to see more of Penisini. And I really did like what I saw. I saw a lot of glimpses of hope for the future. Really, you got to see Penisini, and it was kind of this, sure, it's his rookie year. I didn't expect a lot out of him. However, he has a lot of the intangibles. His mechanics were phenomenal against the O-line. All in all, he had a total of 35 total tackles, 19 of those being solos, and he put up 1 sack. All in all, there's a ton of work that does need to be done on this D-line, and I really do believe that Aaron Glenn is going to turn that defensive ship around. Between Brockers, Flowers, and Okwara, there's a lot of damage that can be done there. Those guys are beasts, absolute studs defensively. Now, we do know that Okwara and Flowers will be playing stand-up linebackers, which is going to be an interesting flavor to the defense, one that I'm quite excited about. From there, Penisini is entering into his 2nd year. I'm excited to see how Aaron Glenn uses him and really shapes him, molds him coming into this 2nd year. And then you have Aleem McNeil, Onwuzurike, these 2 guys, rookies, being able to be molded from the bottom up. It's an exciting time. I don't expect our D-line to be phenomenal this year. In fact, man, I'm just hoping for average and really seeing the player development. All these guys have their work cut out for them, but I am excited to see what we do. PFF ranked the Lions D-line 24th in the NFL, and where I would love to disagree with them, I actually really like the ranking. It's a fair ranking based on the moves we have made this offseason. Just before us, they have the Tennessee Titans ranked 23rd, and following the Lions, they have Cincinnati, Vegas, Dallas, Miami, Seattle, the Jags, Atlanta, and Houston. So really, to be able to move up from 30th to 24th before the season has even begun is quite a jump for the Lions, a defense that has been a sinking ship for the past couple years under defensive guru Matt Patricia. What a guy. But what do you guys think? How do you feel about the ranking at 24th? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I look forward to reading it. And as always, I'll catch you next time on Let's Talk Lions.